Nocturnal 2010. I started the day with many edibles. I woke up at 8 after falling asleep at 3, making that dough. Who would have known that my mind would end up so blown? No sleep for the next few weeks. Back to the point, headed down the 101, eating brownies, listening to the CD I made for the drive. Who knew I would have listened to it 20 times before dawn, all the way down, no frowning, although I just broke my Lucy and triplicity. For the week I had them, they broke in 2 days, right before today. What a relaxing drive, I can't wait till I arrive. Tonight is going to be one sound evening and morning. Now here's a warning, this is a 20-hour trip. The day I tripped a day away. I arrived in San Bernardino, already lost, and I'm not even tripping it because I went to the wrong address. I called Ryan, cleared it up, but still stoned as fuck. These brownies are delicious, bodily nutritious. I finally get to the place, watched a bunch of the rave culture, preparing to enter heaven. Man, oh man, was I ready. I decided to park a distance away so I could roll my J's, just chilling. Rolled my first one, then took a tab. Ryan was calling me. I began to feel rushed. Rolled the second one, patiently waiting for the sun. Oh, patiently waiting for the fun. Rolled the third tonight. Oh, I'm gonna be high like a bird. Missed 7 calls, all flustered. I got everything together. Opened the door and got out of my car. Locked it up. Had quite a far to walk. Started to then notice I didn't have my keys. Took a few steps back. I locked them in my car. No time to worry. Kept a smile and walked on a block away from my car. I lit the first joint and I'm gonna make the city light up. I meet up with the group, but my 2 joints in my crotch, so I could get past security, so I barely was worried. We ended up towards the stadium, went into the line, go to security, the guy loved his job. One co-worker says to him, you don't need commentary. He stated back, it makes it less awkward. I giggled and agreed. Now it was time to check me, tank top, shorts, and a hat. He looked at me in glee and said, not much you can hide. We talked and laughed, so he let me by, oh so high. Walked through, met up with the group, then let the J's fall out my crops. The music surrounded us like the air, so much sound, and hear the bass pound. We went into dubstep, started dancing, got really into it, from shuffling to 8-step. Our group took up the whole dance floor, people blurred together, until I took off my shades after moving from dubstep to the house, to the rides, to Nocturnal, statue lady, caught my eyes, then to the reggae booth in the crazy grassy knoll, just chilling, and the second joint burns away. We were waiting. We were waiting for the rest of our friends. Break time. We were waiting. We were waiting for the rest of our friends. We chilled. I went off to meet another friend. We talked and hung out. She was rolling me really high. Talked to some people and went back to the reggae. We chilled. Got some liquid, then took another tab. This would make me feel like fluid. We went back to drum and bass. The music was a part of me. I danced around, feeling like a water, such a flow. I wanted to feel it in my heart, so I laid down on the ground. Then realized that people would think I was overdosing. Got right up and saw people began to surround me. I smiled, they left Max and then finally showed. We met them outside, chilled, waiting for their drugs, exchanged hugs. We were only together for a short time. I then smoked my third joint, but who knows? I ended up with Granger and Jenny, slowly trailed behind them, dancing while I walk. Slipping through the crowd like their sweat. Slowly we separated, then I was alone. I got to the most epic looking warehouse. Slipped through the people, got to the front of the stage. While I was getting there, a girl stopped me mid-stride. Can I have some water? She asked. I handed the bottle I was carrying with no words expressed. She said, my name is so-and-so, aka Temptation. I walked away, not even phased. This might be metaphorical to my life. I am barely ever looking to get laid, especially not tonight. I got to the front. I got to the front, hoping it was Jason's status worth showing. Later I found out I saw Steve, Angelo, and one House Mafia, Swedish House Mafia, but I was tripping so hard that I just heard heavenly sound and many lights, the colors of rainbow. The vibrancy of the sun, just danced in my bubble and let the music in me. I am so happy, just let people by me and just dance. Turned my phone on, my friends were waiting for me, so I ran too many stages before going to them. Caught very little chase and status, then I joked it to Caspa, got to the front, pulled off some moves, danced around, the bass was hitting me hard, all in my soul, then headed back. They were worried, but I was safe, fell down in excitement, laid down, danced around the knoll, then we exited the rave, had to worry about my car, had Mike drop me off to my parking space, took forever, getting through all the demons and angels, got to my car and broke my window, smoked the key joint I had in my pocket with them, then they left, they had to go to SD, I had to wait to stop tripping, turned on the soundtrack, rolled a bunch of joints, had an after party in my car, then I attempted driving, got sketched out because my tank was on E, so I pulled onto a random street to attempt to sleep, couldn't, so I rolled joints and smoked them. In the morning, I went to a food place, so feeling so happy, ate a $20 breakfast, refilling my nutrients, then attempted left San Bernardino, still slightly tripping, ended up on the wrong freeway, headed towards Las Vegas, ended up going on the outer end of LA to get home, doubled the distance, stopped once to shop around Walmart, see if I could feel more real, stopped another time, because I was tired, pulled into a Costco parking lot to rest, woke up and left, I got home, arrived in slow, and still tripping, just to go back to making that dough. Da 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 da.